Today we're just going to use our body weight and some light weights. But let's start with our regular warm-up. Just stand wide edges of your mat. Give your shoulders a moment to just relax down. Nice deep breath right here. And take it on down and come back up. And just keep that going. Remember to do your best to keep your heart open towards the center of the room instead of turning it down to the floor. And how far can you reach the walls, the ceiling, the floor? Nice deep breathing. Looking good. Looks like y'all are about to fly. You're gonna take off here in a moment. Nice. Meet me at the top and let's go right into our side bends. Just let your body stretch. Again, looking for mobility range. How far can you reach? Nice and slow. And join me in the middle. Let's take a baby back bend. And flow all the way down to a full forward fold. Let the crown of your head just hang. Try to straighten those legs as much as feels good. Bend your knees a lot and let's find our first chair of the day. Nice. Try to keep that chest up, arms up strong, engage those shoulder muscles. Let's go ahead and start our little inches. Barely down, barely up. Barely down and barely up. Just getting warmed up here. Feeling your strength. Nice deep breathing. Let's do 2 more. And take it all the way up. Find your back bend. Find your full forward fold. Plant those hands on the floor. And let's just take this forward fold for a walk. Be on your fingertips instead of your whole hand. And just walk it back to the wall. And walk it forward. And walk it back. And walk it forward. Meet me at the top. Bend your knees a lot. Find that chair. Are your thighs burning yet? Not yet? All right, let's take those little inches. Just know that you are strong. You got this. Nice and steady. Nice. Give me 2 more. And power all the way up. Just let your arms roll back. And forward. Nice. Let's get a little balance work out of the way. We're simply going to lift one leg. You know to stand solid on the whole foot of the standing leg. Dig your toes down. We're going to just lift one leg. Grab onto your toe. Just grab onto your toe. Now lift your chest nice and straight. With this hand, you can have it out or bent, but engage the muscles. Make it strong. And just breathe. Are you looking at the floor? Don't look at the floor. Nice. Looking good. All right. When you're nice and steady, try to just straighten that leg. Just straighten it. Nice. Look at you guys. Looking good. And let's bring that knee, that heel in and lower it. Rock your hips out. How'd that feel? So some of you are looking down at the floor and that messes with your balance. Look at gaze level. And I do have a nice bend in the standing leg. Let's go to the other side. Nice deep breath. Roll those shoulders back. Once you get your leg up and you're holding on, think about a proud chest. Squeeze your shoulder blades together just a little bit. Then engage the other arm. Make it strong. And then start to just send the heel away. Press through the heel. Just press through that heel. And keep that gaze up. You're looking good. Don't have to straighten the leg all the way. Straighten as much as feels good for you. Just breathe. You're looking good. Nice. Couple more breaths here. And bring that heel in. Rock your hips out. We're going to do the other side again. This time, once you get situated with your leg extended as far as it'll go, consider opening it to the side. As far as it'll go. Like everybody's different, you're going to do what's right for you. So a nice bend in the standing leg. I'm going back to lifting the right leg. Use your toes to claw the ground. Relax your shoulders down. Pick what you're going to stare at, not the floor. Here we go. Lift the knee. Grab onto the toe. Engage your left arm. Let it be working for you, keeping you steady. Pinch those shoulder blades together just a little so you have a proud chest. Extend the leg, whatever amount is right for you. Then we're simply going to open the door. Just open it out to the side. Focus on that balance. Steady gaze, steady breath. You got this, you're strong. You can do it. Nice. Whenever you get ready, bend the knee and let that foot come down. How'd that feel? Did you surprise yourself? Roll your shoulders back. We got the other side to do, and then we'll be done with this. Nice deep breath, a bend in the knee, toes are engaged, proud chest. Look up, not up, not at the ceiling, but in front of you. When you are balanced, engage that right arm. And then send the heel away from your body. And then open the door. And just breathe. Just focus on breathing. It's the easiest thing you're doing right now is breathing. So think about that. Breathe in and breathe out. And breathe in and breathe out. So doable. Breathe. One more deep breath here. Nice. Bring the heel in. Send it to the ground. You did great. Good job. Let's come to the wall. Light touch on that wall. A bend in the standing leg. I'm starting with my left leg. I'm going to lift the right leg, but I'm going to try to keep the foot parallel to the other foot. So I'm going to lift it out and go 1, 2. Then I'm going to bring it to the wall and tap the toe. 1, 2. Bring it out. 1, 2. Bring it across. Can you tap the heel? Notice that's more of a challenge. Lift, lift, heel, heel. Lift, and heel, heel. Lift, lift, and heel, heel. Just keep that going nice and slow. You can feel the muscles starting to burn already, right? Just breathe. Now think about that touch on the wall. Is it one fingertip? You don't want to put your weight on the wall. You want to put the weight on the standing leg. So it's a very light touch or no touch on that wall. Breathe. Let's do one more. Lift, lift, and tap, tap. Rock your hips out. Notice where it's hurting or where it's stressed and flex that. Let's go to the other side. Start with the toe just to find the wall and then try the taps with the heel and notice the difference. Little bend in the knee, light touch or no touch on that wall, and lift, lift, heel, heel. Sorry, I said toe, didn't I? Lift, lift, and tap, tap, and lift it, bring it across to tap, lift, lift, and tap, tap, lift, lift, tap, tap, and lift, lift, and tap, tap. Just keep going. Check in with your gaze. Are you looking at eye level? That floor is not your friend when you're trying to stay upright. Nice deep breathing. One more. Tap, tap, lift, lift. Turn forward. I want you to be about 10 to 12 inches from the wall. Lift your ribs up away from your hips, and then just fold forward with your tailbone reaching for the wall. Once your hands reach the floor, then scooch that tailbone back until it finds the wall. Once it finds the wall, straighten your knees as much as feels good for your body. Maybe grab onto your heels and just lay your chest down on those thighs. Breathe. Deep hamstring stretch here. Bend your knees a lot and find your wall sit for me. Haven't visited that in a long time, right? You might need to scoot your feet away from the wall a little if you were too close. You want a perfect L. Your thighs should be parallel to the ground. And just hold here for a moment. Take your arms wide. Backs of the hands stay touching the wall. Not your whole arm, just the backs of your hands. Nice deep breathing here. Looking good. Just press into the heels and focus on keeping the backs of your hands on the wall. Don't worry about the quivering thighs, they're okay. They'll be just fine. Let's do 2 more circles here. Woo! Anybody's thighs burning? Hands on the wall to lift away. Ay, ay, ay. Rock that out. Whew. We're going back to the leg lifts. So turn your side to the wall again. I do see a lot of whole hands and lots of weight on the wall, so try to do a light touch or no touch, okay? If you are a good distance from the wall, this is going to be more beneficial to you. If you're standing right by the wall, it's not much of a challenge. So just something to note. I'm a good 2 feet away from that wall. Nice deep breath, bend in the knee, lift, lift. Bring it across your body to tap the heel. Lift, lift, across, tap, tap. And lift, lift, tap, tap. Just keep that going. Try not to swing the leg, but instead use your muscles to control that movement. Nice deep breathing. Doing good. Feet are parallel when you're lifting. So pay attention to that and see if that's what you're doing. And lift, lift, tap, tap, lift, lift, and tap, tap, lift, lift, tap, tap. Have we gone past the burn yet? Nah. Lift, lift, tap, tap. 2 more. Lift, lift, tap, tap, and lift, lift, and tap, tap. Shake that out. And let's go to the other side. Roll your shoulders back for me to relax yourself. Take a nice deep breath. Check your distance from the wall. Light touch on the wall. Here we go. Lift, lift, and tap, tap. And lift, lift, and tap, tap. and lift, lift, and tap, tap. Lift it, tap, tap. Breathe. Nice and controlled movements. No swinging. It's all muscle. Nice. Two more. Lift, lift, tap, tap, lift, lift, tap, tap. Let's get that stretching about a foot away because you want your booty to have to travel back to the wall. Lift yourself up nice and long. Ribs come up away from the hips. Reach forward. Plant those hands on the ground and just start to scooch back. You know that wall is right there. It's got you. Once you land, focus on straightening the legs. Once those legs are as straight as you can get them, grab onto your ankles or your heels and lay that chest down on those legs. Breathe. One more nice deep breath here. Then let's find that chair. Remember to adjust your feet. You want a perfect L here. Thighs parallel to the ground. Nice deep breathing. Once you're situated, then go ahead and start those circles. You want to keep the backs of your hands attached to the wall, like you're just drawing a nice smooth circle. If this is too much for you, then just come up a couple of inches or stand up and take a little break. We're really working our legs here. Press those feet into the ground. Think about pushing the ground away from you as if you could move it with your feet. Press. Woo. 2 more circles. One more. Use your hands. Walk away. Híjole. How you feeling? Good? Nice. Let's take some elephant walks on our mat. So start at the back of your mat. Feet really wide. Knees are bent. Chest is hanging down. Use your fingertips and let's just lumber from side to side. Literally get the weight over to one side, then to the other side. And then back it up once you get to the top of your mat. Knees are bent and pointing slightly out. My chest is facing the floor. I'm using the fingertips of my hands to support me. One more to the top of the mat. Then think about letting your booty come down to the floor to find yogi squat. Woo! Everybody okay? Take the backs of your arms to the inside of those legs and then use that to power the legs open just a little bit further. And then can you rock here? Rock. Woo! I'm just lifting the balls of the feet, alternating. Nice. Now take the left shoulder to the inside. Left shoulder, try to put it in the middle. Take the right fingertips up to the ceiling. Turn that palm to the back. Turn the palm to the wall. Bend the elbow, wrap that hand around. Find your left rib cage. Just wrap the back of the fingers around that rib cage. Now take the left hand and reach back there to find that hand. Keep the back of your arm wrapped around the inside of your leg and look up at the ceiling. Here, take a moment to just sit down. Gently sit down, extend your legs. I'm gonna talk you through the other side. Flap your knees out. This is a bind in a yogi squat, and it could be a little bit much, but you can go to the level where your body is right now, and then you know what you're working for. So here we go. Get back into your yogi squat. We're gonna do the other side. So your heels should be down, but if that's not comfortable for you, of course, leave them up a little bit, but heels down is ideal. I'm gonna take now the right shoulder. All I'm doing is turning as if somebody called me. I'm turning to look over there. Then I plant the hand to keep that shoulder in the middle. That's where I wanna keep it. This hand, lift up, look at the ceiling. Really turn your body to the wall on the side. Turn the palm to the back. Wrap that hand around you. Tuck it into your rib cage. I'm gonna turn sideways so you can see. Oops. Right here, see my hand on my ribs? Now this, the back of this arm, the right arm, is staying inside the legs. I'm just turning the palm and reaching back to find the fingers. Yay, look at you guys. They're there. Twist a little, reach a little. And whenever you're ready, if you've had enough of this, you can just let go. Plant both hands on the floor, lift the tailbone up to the sky, then bend the knees a lot and sweep your way up. Woo, how does your low back feel? If it's a little stressed, just rock it gently from side to side. Just sway your hips. Let's get ready to work a little bit with our weights. Light to medium weights is what I would recommend. All right, so I'm starting with my light weights. I'm gonna roll my shoulders out. Then I'm simply gonna bend the arms at the elbow so that I have a little L going right there. Notice how my elbows are tucked into my ribs, okay? So from here, all I'm gonna do is lift the elbows out. And you wanna be at shoulder level. So some of you are here, let's be here. Keep the L. Close, open it up. And slowly close, and open it up. And slowly close, open it up. Nice. Nice and slow. Go as high as the shoulders. Now if this doesn't feel like a little bit of a challenge to you, you might need a bit of a heavier weight. I don't know. Maybe. Just keep that going. Nice. Hold it here. Just hold it. Let's talk about the gut punch. Tailbone is tucked just a little bit. The bottom of the ribs are pulled into the belly button just a little bit. And close. And open. And close. And open. And close. Hold it here. Just hold it. Nice deep breaths. And very slowly, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open fast. 4, 3, 2, 1. Open fast. 4, 3, 2, 1. Open fast. 4, 3, 2, 1. Open fast and hold. Just hold. Go down slowly. Now we're going to go slow up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it. Last one. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 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 hold. And drop. Lower the weights. Take it to the wall. Walk away from the wall so you can have a nice plank going. Check in with those wrists. You want them about lined up with your shoulder. And here we go. Elbows to the ground. Push it away. Elbows to the ground. Push it away. Check in with your elbows. You want them to be narrow and not wide. You want them pointing down to the floor, not out to the walls. Also check in with your body. You want a plank, not an L. Nobody's in the air. No swaying either. Just come into the wall and out with a nice long straight spine. Give me 2 more. And come away from the wall. Everybody doing good? Let's pick up our light weights again. Roll your shoulders back. So, elbows into the ribs. We're going to open and lift. So it's like a goal post. You want the elbows even with your shoulders. Set it down, shut it down. Open, lift, lower, close. Open, lift, lower, close. Open, lift it, lower it, then close it. You got it. Just keep that motion going. Nice. Open, hold here, just hold. Just barely pulse up. An inch, lift, lift, lift. Lift, 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 hold, lower it and hold, close it and hold, open and hold, lift it up, lower it down, close, open, lift, pulse, pulse, pulse. Do you feel the burn? Nah. Woo! It's burning something serious. Just breathe. You can breathe. All right, here we go. Hold. Close it down. Close it down. Wall push-ups. Let's go. Roll it out. Get yourself situated. Walk away from that wall. You want a serious slant. Wrists even with the shoulders. Elbows to the ground. Take it in. Push it out. Take it in, push it out. Take it in, push it out. Take it in and hold. Just hold your plank with your elbows bent to the floor and push it out. Take it in and hold. Let's go out slow. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it in and hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it in and hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it in and take it out. Take it in. Breathe here. Just keep those single push-ups going. Give me 2 more. Then take it in and hold for me. Feel the quiver. And out. 4, 3, 2, 1. One more like that. Take it in. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come away from the wall. Woo! It's hot up in here. One more arm set. Just one. We've done it before. I love it, love it, love it. We're gonna do a combo. So I really want you to tuck the tailbone just a little. Pinch the shoulder blades just a little. So think about somebody coming at you. Brace yourself. That's where you want to work from, okay? So keep that in mind. We're going to lean forward tall and long so the arms can just hang right under your shoulders. Palms are facing each other. We're going to just pull out and come back in. And pull it out and come back in. Think about having an apple under your chin. So you are looking at the floor, but it's not straight down to the floor. It's out about 3 feet. And just keep that going. Now pull it out and hold. Hold right here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly down. Bring it up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Slow. Bring it out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Slow. And out and in and out and in. Bring it out and hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. And out and in and out and in. Stand up for me. Woo! How you feeling? Roll your shoulders back. Woo! Turn your weight so that they're facing the front. They're right by my thighs. Get ready for that gut punch. Ready? Brace your core for the gut punch. When we return, we're coming back as far as you can go. When you come back, don't go past the hips. Right here. So gut punch ready. Lean it forward. It's right at your hips. Take it as back as high as you can. Then bring it to your hip. And back and bring it to your hip. You want the knuckles facing the floor and then that wall behind you. Lift. Bring it in. Lift. Bring it in. Just keep that going. You're looking at the floor about 3 feet in front of you. Don't drop your apple. Don't go past the hips. Your arms want to give up and relax under your shoulders. Keep them at the hip. Woo! We're not going to pulse here. We're just going to keep this going. 2 more. Lift and lift. We're done with these weights, aren't we? Let's let those weights rest for a moment. Just a moment. Make some big, slow arm circles. Nice and slow. Go in the other direction. Let the hands, arms cross in front of you. Just get that full rotation going. Go back the other way again. Nice. Okay, we're gonna work on our legs for a moment. So no weights to start. Nice little bend in the knees. 2 tracks. You don't want to have your feet too close together, so step them a little bit wider than your hips. I'm going to start with my right leg. I'm just going to take it straight back and land on the ball of the foot. So you should be at the top of your mat. Come to the top of your mat. Everybody, come to the top of your mat. And then, little bend in the knees helps you to be able to step back. Step it back. Now lunge, come up. And lunge, come up. And lunge, come up. And lunge, come up. So notice you're on 2 tracks, not 1, and that really helps with your balance. Also think about your shoulders staying over your hips. Don't lean it forward like this. Keep it back. You want the knee to stay over the heel instead of pushing past your toes. Lunge, come up, and lunge, come up. Come all the way back up. So your form looks really good. Keep that form in mind. What we're going to do is bring that right foot up for a tap every time. I'm not going to stand on it. Watch. I'm going to go back. I'm going to lunge slowly. I'm going to come stay low and tap. Come back. Lunge. Come here and tap. I'm not standing all the way up to tap, and I'm not standing on my whole foot. It's easier if you stand all the way up. It's also easier if you stand on the whole foot. But I want to challenge your body. So roll the shoulders back. Same leg. Find a little bend. Just send that foot back. Get your perfect lunge. Come up, stay low, tap it. Go back. Come up, tap. Go back. Come up and tap. Take it back. Yay, you guys look so good. Look like you're training for the Olympics. Nice. Do you feel a burn yet? Nah, not yet. Breathe. One more. Step it back and tap, stand up. How'd that feel? Nice? She's like, no, it was not delicious. Let's go to the other side. We're just gonna do singles at first. We're not coming up. We're just gonna come here and lunge, come up. Just really think about your form. 2 tracks, shoulders on top of the hips. The knee does not go past the toes. You wanna bend deeply into the back leg and then really push through the front foot to power up. Push through that heel to send yourself up. Breathe, you're looking really good. Nice deep breathing here. Last one, step it up. How you feeling? All right, we'll go down to the mat after this. We won't add weights, but pretty soon we're gonna add weights to that. Feels amazing. Roll your shoulders out. Maybe get some gentle arm flaps in. All right, you know what's coming. Let's just get it done. Here we go, top of the mat. Nice bend in the knees. Stepping back with that leg. Get a beautiful lunge, then stay low to tap. Beautiful lunge and tap. And just keep that going. Take your time. We're not in a hurry. We're looking for perfect form. That's what we're searching for, is that perfect, beautiful lunge and tap. And lunge and tap. How many more do you have in you? 2. Woo! It's burning. All right. Take a walk, please. Just walk around. One full walk around. Roll your shoulders while you walk. Breathe. If your knees are bothering you, show them some love. Say hi to a neighbor, telling them they're doing a badass job today. Woo! You good? You came to work, right? Yeah. All right. Stop by your mat. When you make it one time around, stop at your mat. Don't get to talking with Arturo, you'll never make it back. He's a trip around the world. Oh goodness. All right. All right. We're gonna work a little bit in bear because it's so good for you. So find your hands and knees. I hear a lot of groaning. I love it when I hear that. Wide fingers. And if your wrists start bothering you, come down to your forearms, okay? So wide fingers, clawing the mat. Tuck your knees. Lift your kneecaps up off the ground by 1 inch. Then walk your toes in just a tiny bit so that your knees are closer to your belly button. And just be strong here. Nice deep breaths. Pull your belly into your spine. Now check in, look back at those knees. 1 to 2 inches off the ground, that's all. Now we're gonna take the left foot back and extend into a plank. Right foot joins it, we're in a plank. A baby bend in the elbows. Broad space between the shoulders. Tailbone is tucked. Come back to your bear. Just step those toes in. Come back to your bear. And step it back to your plank. And come back to your bear. Step back to your plank. Last one, come into your bear. Drop the knees, find a child's pose. How you feeling? Everybody good? Come on back up to all fours. Remember, go to your forearms if your wrists can't handle this. We're gonna come back into bear, so curl those feet. Tiptoe forward slightly so that the knees are closer to the belly button. Check the bend of your elbows. This time, we're gonna step out to the side and out to the side for a very wide plank. Don't let your back sway. Keep your belly pulled into your spine. Then step back into bear. And out and out. Take a breath here. Step it in, step it in. Step it out, step it out. Bring it in, bring it in. And take it out, take it out. Last one, my friends. You're strong, you got this. Bring it in, bring it in. Knees down, child's pose. Sway your body from side to side. It is very calming. That is why we rock babies. Just breathe. Let your forehead rest on the mat so that your neck will lose some of the tension. You're looking good. Come on down to your belly for me. Just wag your tail. Wag your tail. Happy puppy. Nice. We're going to take our arms out into an X. I don't know if you can see me. I might have to move forward. Here. I'm going to move it forward. Woo. Maybe you can see me from there. That's your video, so let's see. Yeah? Here we go. All right. Nice. So, plant your hands like this, like a Y. Yes? All right. We're going to lift the left leg. Lift it. Just lift it. Now we're going to roll onto the right hip and tap that heel on the ground. Then lift it back up and roll back. Press into your hands. My elbows are slightly bent so that they can support me when I do this. I'm lifting the right leg, then I'm rolling onto the left hip and tapping that heel to the ground. Then lift it back up and go to the other side. Lift, tap, lift, roll back. Lift it high, tap, lift, roll back. Try to keep that leg straight, and you should be feeling this in your obliques as you lift and tap. Just breathe. Adjust your hands, your arms to where they are giving you the most support as you roll over. Give me one more to each side. Nice. Just rock your hips gently. Loosen up your low back. Plant your palms underneath your shoulders so that your thumbs are lined up with your armpit, and do a little cobra push-up. Now keeping the elbows bent, come on down and lift it up. And come on down. Lift. Come on down. Lift it up and down and lift. Now take your hands off the mat. So you're just widening the stance. Hands off the mat, same thing. Lift and lower slowly. And lift and lower slowly. Lift and lower. Just keep that going. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Two more. Lift it up and lower it down. And lift it up and lower it down. Just rest for a moment. Wag your tail. Now we're going to take the left hand and just cactus arm it right beside us. The right arm is fully extended. Left toe fully extended. I'm going to lift opposite arm and leg. Just lift it up. Lift, lift, lift. And slowly lower it down. And lift it up. And lower it down. Lift. Slowly lower. Lift. And lower. Breathe through this. Don't Pause at the top. 2 more here. Lift, lower, lift, and lower. Wag your tail. Let your forehead rest on your fists or your forearms. Get that tension out of your neck. And go to the other side. So just get ready. Use your right arm to support you. Lift that left arm, left leg, and lower it down. Lift it up, lower it down. Just keep going. You're the Energizer Bunny. You got all kinds of stored up energy. Breathe. You're strong. You can do it. Nice and slow. Try not to let it plop back down. Try to control the descent. 2 more on this side. Lift, lower, lift, and lower. Nice, wag your tail. We're going to do all 4 limbs, people. All 4 limbs. That was a warm-up for the real thing. Rest your head on your fists or your forearms for a moment to get tension out of your neck. Nice deep breath. Get both arms out there. Try to be in a Y. So my thighs, my kneecaps are reaching towards the edges of my mat. And here we go. I'm going to lift and lower down. Lift. Lower down. Lift. Lower down. Lift it up. Lower down. Lift it up. Lower down. I see you, Blanca. Lift. Lower. Lift. And lower. And lift. And lower. 2 more. Lift. Lower. Lift and hold. Just hold. Woo. And release. Make your way to your back for me. Make your way to your back. Just take a moment here to send your legs up the wall. Pull your toes down towards your belly button. Just breathe here. Legs up the wall. Then gently bend the knees into your belly. Keep that tailbone down long on the mat and gently rock from side to side. Nice deep breath. Then get your calves parallel to the ground. So you want the calves to be parallel to the ground. And all we're going to do, I want you to pull your belly in towards your spine. You're curling your tailbone up just a tiny bit to push your low back into the mat. Then we're going to straighten the right leg all the way, point the toe, let it hover over the ground. Then pull it in, get it even with the other knee. Same leg. Now think about taking your index finger and thumbs under your bottom and see if that helps you to pull your back down into the mat. Extend that right leg, point the toe, get about an inch off the ground, and bring it back in. Really slow, 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 slow. Extend, hover, pull it in, extend, hover, pull it in. We're working in slow motion here. Woo, somebody press fast forward, quick. Extend, hover, pull it in. Is it getting hard yet? No? Okay, we'll do some more. Breathe. Let's do 2 more. Reach with those toes. Reach, reach, reach. And pull it in. And reach, reach, reach. And pull it in. Pull those knees into your chest and gently rock from side to side. Keep the tailbone down. Nice deep breathing. And let's get the other side in. So tuck those thumbs and index fingers under your bottom if that's helpful to you. Get those calves parallel to the ground. And left toe is reaching, and very slowly draw it in. And reach. Be slow coming in, really slow, like molasses. Reach. Bring it in. And reach. Bring it in. Anybody quivering yet? Breathe. Nice deep breath. Extend that leg as long as you can. Straighten that knee, point that toe, then drag it in. Just keep it going, you got this. Let's do 2 more on this side. Make it your very best ones. Reach, reach, reach. Drag it in. Reach, drag it in. Hug your knees in. Rock from side to side. All right, we're going to do the same thing again, only for a short while because you're already nice and tired. Take your fingertips and put them on the sides of your head, but just fingertips. You don't want to pull on your head. It's just there for decoration. Get both of those calves parallel to the ground. This time when you extend the right leg, take your right elbow to the left knee. So reach, and touch that knee. Come back in. Switch to the other side. Come back in. Really get nice and long with the extended toe. And touch that elbow. Do your crunch. You can do it. You're strong. Breathe. Looking really good out there. Keep it going. Nice. Burning up that core. Let's do 2 more on each side. 1 and 2. Nice. Hug the knees in. Rock gently from side to side. Tuck your hands behind your legs and rock yourself up to a seated position. And join me in a box sit. So you want one shin lined up by the edge of your mat and the other one on the short side of your mat. Nice. Now, everybody's hips are different, right? You do want to have your sit bones on the ground. So maybe bring in the back leg a little and notice that you can lower that back sit bone. So try not to bring it all the way in. Do what's comfortable for you. You want both sit bones on the ground. So adjust yourself. Now from here, rise up. Find prayer hands. Press those hands together. Press, press, press. Now I want you to take that forward shin, press it into the ground as hard as you can. Press it into the ground. Press. Use all your muscles. Just press that leg into the ground. Woo! Feel good? Nice. Keep it pressing. Keep it pressing. Release. Take a breath. Do it again. Press the palms together and press that leg into the ground as if you're going to just push it right through. Breathe. Release. Deep breath. Press it in. Press it in. Press it in. Nice. Release. Hands on the ground. Walk forward and just fold over that leg. Just fold over. And pushing yourself back up to a seated position. Let's do that. Mermaid fin flat. So all you want to do is lift the back foot. Lift it and gently lower it. And lift and lower. Lift lower. Lift it, lower. Breathe, you're doing good. 2 more times. Lift, release, lift, release. Now you can use no arms, or you can use a hand behind you and a hand in front of you. I'm going to bring the front leg in just a little, lean my body weight forward, and lift up. Nice. Now very slowly, control, use your muscles, control, send that booty back, send it back, sit down, and lift it up. And slowly sit it down, and lift. Nice. Sit it down. Last one, lift. Now slowly descend. I plopped down earlier, slowly descend. All right, unravel. Get those legs in front of you. Shake it out, shake it out. Switch to the other side. Gotta get through this quick so I have time to stretch you. Get comfortable so that you have both sit bones on the ground. Rise up. Palms together, press them and press into that front leg. Press it into the ground, just push it down, bury it. Push, push, push. It strengthens the muscles in the thigh that surround that knee. Press, press, press. Release it and breathe. Press the palms together, press down into that front leg. Press it down, press it down. Feel the muscles start to quiver. And release it. Deep breath. Press it down. And release. And press it down. And release it. Let's flap that back fin. Pull your shoulders back. Just lean forward just a little bit and lift the back foot. And release it. And lift. Release. Lift. You feel something right around here trying to cramp up on you, going, what are you doing to me? Breathe. Just gently lift. Release. Gently lift. Release. Gently lift, release. Last one, lift it up and release it. Now get ready for us to do the getting up. So adjust that front leg. You're pressing into the knees, really. Let your body weight come forward first, and then just lift yourself up. And carefully lower yourself down and lift yourself up. And lower yourself down. Lift. Softly lower. Lift it up. Softly lower. Last one. Lift it up. Carefully lower. Now relax your shoulders down. Use your hands. Walk yourself forward. Just come completely down. Breathe. And gently pick yourself back up. You're already in a position to do pigeon. I'm going to turn forward. All you have to do is turn your hips towards the mat. Straighten that back leg. If your hips are far up from the ground, use your toes to push the kneecap back away from the body. And gently just fold over. Just fold over, feel a delicious stretch in that glute. Breathe. Try to relax your upper body down on the mat so that your low back can just decompress. Nice deep breathing here. Walk your fingertips up away from you and get a delicious stretch on the underarms, the shoulders. Check in with your hips, make sure that they're evenly squared to the mat. And use your hands to walk yourself back up. Do a little baby back bend. Then curl the back foot, Lift yourself up, find a down dog, and just pedal it out here in your down dog. Then whenever you're ready, find a plank, let your left knee come to the back of the left arm, and find your pigeon on the other side. You can curl that foot to lift the kneecap and push it further down on your mat. Keeping the hips squared, just work your way down to sleeping pigeon. If it felt good to extend your arms, extend your arms. This is not the appropriate music for this, is it? Sorry. Nice deep breaths. When you're ready, use your hands to walk yourself up and find that baby back bend. Curl that back foot, lift yourself back up into that down dog, and pedal it out. Try to take your tailbone up to the sky, your chest toward your thighs. Now bring your feet together and turn the toes so that they're facing the side of your mat. Then just let your booty hang over towards the side where your heels are. Just let the booty just hang. And then come back to your down dog, pedal it out. Big toes together, turn the toes to face one side of the mat, take your booty to the other side of the mat. Just let the body weight just hang there. And find the center, down dog, knees down, find child's pose. Gently walk your hands over to the right or the left, whatever feels good. Let your body weight just push into the opposite rib cage. And walk your hands back through the center into the other side. And that concludes our practice today. Thank you so much for coming. Hope that was good for you. We did it.